Hey, everybody, what's up? All right, we've got it. It's finally here. Arc by Power Rangers. I don't know how I feel about this. I haven't watched the trailer. I haven't read any of the information, but it's officially out. They've been teasing this for a while, and it's here, and I think it's going to be interesting, to say the least. I think interesting is going to be the key word here. I don't know how this is going to be. Yo, Gaming Time, how are you? Yeah, they've been teasing this for a while, and they said it was going to come out today. So we're going to take a look at the Arc by Power Rangers thing. There's a minute and 17-second trailer that is officially out. So we're going to go ahead and just take a look at that. Let me go ahead and pop us over here. You guys should be able to see it. Let me also turn on the audio as well. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna be, but it should be interesting. Let me go ahead and go full screen on it. Make it fit there a little bit. All right, well, let's see how this goes. I don't know what to expect. Let me also go ahead and just up the quality as high as it'll go. And yeah, let's see what we got with this trailer. I'm really curious.
Whoa. It's morphin' time.
I'm sorry, what is this?
The ability to morph and to even up the score.
Hold on. I am a little bit worried that the music is going to cause a problem with YouTube because this definitely sounds like Power Ranger music. I'm not gonna lie, this is not quite what I was expecting. I figured there may be a new map or something, but this looks like it's on the island. So it's not a new map. I think it's literally just probably a premium mod would be my guess. But let's take a look at the rest of it. Hi, Leah. Hi, Autumn. Bruh, this thing right here. I'm most likely gonna get copyrighted for this, but it's fine. We're having a very good time. Okay, so we've got all 5 of our Power Rangers, and they've each got their creatures. It has been a very long time since I've seen anything with Power Rangers, but this is interesting, to say the least. It's interesting. Is it a premium mod? They don't say if it's a premium mod or not. Is it a regular mod? Is this a thing? Is this what we think? Is this? It didn't say a premium mod. It did not say a premium mod. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and open up Arc right now and figure out what this thing is. What do you guys think? Does it bring back some Power Ranger nostalgia? Let me get Arc open. There should be an update for Arc as well. Actually, let me check Steam. There's probably an update. I think they said that there would be one. There is... I am up to date. All right. Where is this? Let me flip you guys over here. And we'll go ahead and do one of these. And switch it back over to Arc. There we go. All right, so... What do you guys think about this? Where is it? Is it updated? Let me see. Oh. Okay. This just sends me back over here though. That just sends me to that. Let me see mods list. Let's go to the mods list. Is it a mod though? That is the ultimate question. Is this a mod? And is it a paid mod or is it a free mod? To make that Megazord. No, they did not come together to make a Megazord. Let me close out and restart because there's probably an update that I've missed, or it's not out yet. There's literally no information. Let me go back. Let me exit out. Quit game. Is it available now though? Is the question. Like it. What did it say? It said available now. Hold on. It says available now. All right, so this is what it shows at the moment. It does say that it is available now on all platforms, but it does not say if it's a premium mod. It does not say anything else besides that it is available now. So let's take a look at the description over here. Let me make this bigger for you guys. Look at this description. All right, so later today, that is the sneaky bit right there. Later today, you'll be able to play Ark Survival Ascended dressed as your favorite Mighty Morphin Power Rangers characters when the pack goes live. This premium mod includes content for the Power Rangers, complete with power weapon skins, Dinozord skins, and unique animations. I think it's interesting that they haven't told us how much this is yet. No worries, Autumn. Have a great rest of your day. So it's going to have 5 skins, which we saw, all 5 of the colors. They each have different emotes. So there's 5 different emotes, 5 unique weapon skins, transform supported weapons into a sword. So you're going to have the sword, the lance, and like an axe. I assume it could go on either the stone hatchet or even the metal axe. The power bow, which I'm not sure if it's going to be the like a regular bow or if it's gonna be like the big crafted bow. Tech bow I don't think is in the game yet. And power daggers. Now this is an interesting one. I'm not sure what they mean by daggers. Is that gonna be a spear? I'm not sure if that's gonna be a spear. We don't have daggers in the game unless that's supposed to be a pick maybe. I'm not sure what that's gonna be. And then we have the Dinozords. 5 unique dinosaur emotes, transform supported dinosaurs. Okay, so you have so if you go back over here, we have the Rex turns into this one. The Raptor, I don't know what the Raptor turns into. The Trike turns into this one. The Mammoth turns into this one. Sabretooth turns into that one, and that looks like a PT turns into this one. So, oh, I don't think you guys can actually see this very well. Give me 1 second to make it smaller again. So if we're looking at the main page here, right, we have the different dinosaurs. So we have the Rex, Trike, Sabretooth, Pteranodon, Mammoth. You know, I'm not surprised. I would like to say that I'm surprised, but I'm not. I had a feeling this was going to end up being like paid skins. So they're not like things that you build. It's just going to be a skin that you put onto your creature. They don't have any special abilities. They just have emotes and skins. The Power Ranger skins in the cosmetic pack serve as a costume for the player and avatar and does not reflect or represent the canon Power Rangers characters seen in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. All right. So it does look like they've used this with authorization from Hasbro, which is quite interesting. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts so far on this whole thing here? Boo, no Megazord. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It would have been really cool if this was something like an actual like playable mod where you could actually you know, really like craft and create things, but that's not what this is. This is just skins. And we kind of knew that they were working on some skins based off of what they were talking about in Discord this past week. But I think I was expecting this to not necessarily be skins, but to be an actual like playable mod. No, yellow is the Sabretooth. Yellow is the Sabretooth. So that's a different creature. Like this being here is completely pointless. If they made the Raptor into the Sabretooth, that would be very strange. Yeah, Sabretooth, Tiger, Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops. Yeah, so the Raptor shouldn't really be here. I guess they couldn't come up with a good image for the Sabretooth. But You have the Rex, the PT, the Sabertooth, the Mammoth, and the Trike. Now, I doubt you'll be able to color these because I think they'll be very stuck where they are. That throws me off is the dual yellow daggers. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to... That's exactly what I said too. So we have the different weapons here, as you guys can see. So we have the daggers. The only thing that I could think that would be relatively similar would be the spear. What would that be? What did they said? Power axe, power sword, supported weapons. I'm gonna say it's the spear. That's gonna be my guess. Green is gonna be that the daggers are gonna be spears, most likely. This is just gonna be an axe. Obviously, this will be a sword. We have the lance in the game, but nobody uses it, so maybe this will be a reason for people to actually pull it out. Yo, Snowy, what's up? How are you? By the way, guys, hit the like button and subscribe. Join the Discord. Do all the stuff and things. And then this is the bow. I gotta say, the bow. You know, this is obviously an artist rendition and not actually reflecting what these look like. And it's not out yet. Even though it says available now, Arc does this. It says later today when the pack drops. The pack has not dropped yet. So the yeah, but the picks aren't out, and the picks aren't really a weapon either, though, Green. So I'm thinking that most likely they'll be like a sword, or I'm sorry, not a sword, but a spear. But it's very odd. Unless they're adding a new thing to the game. But I do think that they're also supposed to be adding in more skins as well, like premium skins and stuff like that going forward. They didn't drop any other information besides just saying that get ready to go wild with the new Arc Power Rangers Premium Cosmetic Pack. And it's going to roar into action later today. So we actually don't even know how much this is going to cost yet. And I'm a little bit worried about that because we've seen a lot of these premium mods and even the DLC stuff, like the Bob's Tall Tales, I think is ridiculously overpriced for what you're getting, personally. We don't know. So it comes as a pack, Sleepy Party Wizard, but we don't know the price of the pack yet. The information at the moment, let me zoom in again, and then we'll scroll down so you guys can see it. So down here is kind of all the information that we have on it at the moment. It just says later today. It doesn't say when, it just says later today. Story of our lives. They never actually release things when they release the information. What are due in the live? What do you mean, Snowy? I'm so sorry, I don't understand. What if they just brought in cliff plats and climbing picks from ASE? But the thing is, Green, I think it's going to act as a weapon. So I think they're going to use an existing weapon in the game, and the climbing picks are not a weapon. You can't really do anything with the climbing picks. Maybe the sickle? The sickle? I'm thinking the spear is the closest thing maybe to this if it's going to be used as a weapon. But the sickle would be another weird choice, maybe? Yo, Tight Show, it is Go Power Rangers. I have to look at the comments. Add cool dino robots. Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't really expect this to be quite legit. Yeah, a Monster Hunter would be really interesting for sure. A Pokemon collab would be crazy, but that's never gonna happen. Later today in the country or state right now, it's 1 a.m. Yeah, Green, it is 2:30 in the morning for me. But this literally just dropped right as I was about to get ready to go to bed. So I wanted to get on and do this stream. What are we doing right now? We are looking at the information that literally just got released. That's what we're doing. I was expecting it to be released when this information dropped because like they always put this available now because that's when they put the trailer out, but that's obviously a lie. I don't believe they would make 2 skins for 1 weapon. Well, yeah, but that's the thing is there's a hatchet, there's the sword, the lance, and the bow. So this has a lot of different options. It could be the pick, it could be the sickle. I'm thinking it's going to be the spear. That would be my personal guess, would be the spear for the daggers. But my guess for price is going to be, the way I've seen them going, probably 10 to 15. That's going to be my guess. I'm actually going to throw a poll up and I'm going to let you guys weigh in on this. What price do you think this mod skin pack will be? We're going to say $1 to $5. 1 to 5. We'll say maybe 5 to 10. And then we'll go 10 to 15. I'm willing to bet that they're gonna maybe make this expensive because they probably had to pay royalties to Hasbro to use the images. So my guess is they're gonna actually charge a bit for this. That's gonna be my guess. I don't think this is gonna be a $5 pack. I don't think this will be $5. Sleepy Party Wizard, you know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's a possibility. Yo, Leah, what's up? You're not wrong. Because, okay, so if we take a look at let's look at the premium mods that exist now in Arc. Let me go back over here real fast. Let me open up Arc again. Let's take a look at the average price of premium mods that have been available. I'm very curious kind of what things have been going. $2 per dino if my memory serves me correctly. But you can't, I don't think you can buy them individually, Green. It's going to be a set pack. Like I think you buy all of them together. I don't think you're individually buying anything. There'll be a discount for a bundle. I don't think they're going to do it individually. I think it's going to be a set pack. I think they're going to put them all together. All right. Here we go. Goodbye, Dododex. This little, I don't know why I added that. It pops up all the time. All right, let's take a look at the mods. Let's take a look at these premium mods. So it is total, real fast. Let me pop up the window capture one more time. Hide that real fast. Where is it? This one here. So it's 5 Power Ranger skins, 5 emotes, 5 weapon skins, and 5 dinosaur skins. So to me, this reads as a Power Rangers cosmetic pack. It's not individual. It's a set pack. You're going to get 5 character skins, 5 emotes, 5 weapon skins, and 5 dinosaur skins. There is no dragon sword. Yo, Viswa, welcome in. How are you? So yeah, it's gonna be a set pack where it's gonna have these things right here. This is what's gonna be included in the pack. McDavid, we don't talk about my sleep, okay? We don't talk about Mystic's sleep. Mystic has bad sleep, all right? We know this. All right, let's take a look at the premium mods list. I'm quite curious what we're looking at. So I don't know what this is. I haven't really looked at that. Omega Ascended 10. 1 creature 5. 1 creature 5. An entire map 10. Survive the night 10. You know, I'm gonna say probably at least 10. I think it's gonna be at least 10. Personally. Y'all saying 1 to 5. Oh wait, it's tied. 1 to 5, 5 to 10, and 15 plus. I'm honestly voting maybe 15 plus. I think it's gonna. I feel like if they priced it higher than 15, they would get a lot of backlash. I think 15 is probably a really safe number for them because it's, you know, 20 different things. But they have obviously had to pay royalties to Hasbro in order to use these images, so they're going to have to cover those costs, right? So I don't think that they're going to. How much was Bob's Tall Tales? So that's interesting. Bob's Tall Tales for me is like $40. But in US dollars, I don't know quite how much it is. I can tell you how much it is in my currency. Real fast in Steam. Arc Survival Ascended, and then I think you just scroll down. Oh no, we don't want the trailer playing. All right, so let's see. Bob's Tall Tales in my currency is $40. Ghosty Dog, you're being really generous to Wildcard. They've been hyping this up for a while. I don't think it's going to be $5. They gave us a creature for $5. I think this is going to be closer to 15. Bob's Tall Tales is only covering 3 maps, and that in my currency is $40. So I'm thinking it's going to be probably around 10 to 15 for copyright to Hasbro. Yeah, that's the thing, Taichu. That's what I'm saying. So they have specifically said that they have authorization from Hasbro to do this, which they would get in serious trouble if they didn't. But that means that they've got royalties and payments to make to Hasbro to use these images to then also make money off of them. So they have to charge a decent amount to the player base in order to cover that cost. Yeah, green, exactly. Of 15 skins and pay to win content with the weapons. Yep. I 100% agree with you, Green. I think it's going to be at minimum 15, but I feel like if they go above 15, they're really going to get pushback from the community. The 5 Power Ranger skins are literally just retextures. I know. So yeah, so Bob's Tall Tales is 40,000 Korean won, which is around $40 in my currency. So that's why I personally did not buy it. I did not buy Bob's Tall Tales. But when we're looking at these mods here, you know, are there any that are skinned ones? Let me see. Outfits. There's no premium paid ones because they usually feature the paid ones. Custom cosmetics. Nothing there either. So yeah, it's 30 USD, but in my currency, it's 40. So it's really expensive for me. Ghosty, exactly. That's the thing is like they forget that a huge amount of their player base, well, they do have a lot of people, I think, that are, you know, able to, you know, pay for this because they have jobs and stuff like that. But they do have a lot of players that are not, you know, adults. They don't have jobs. They can't afford to, you know, shell out $40 for a game, shell out, you know, another $30 for the Bob's Tall Tales, another $5 for the Pyro main, another $10 here, another 15, 20, $30 there. No Green Ranger swaggy, no Green Ranger. Yeah, I mean, Sleepy Party was that they've never, ever listened to the community. However, I do agree with if they're going to keep pushing this paid content, I'd much rather it be skins than creatures. Because for me, it doesn't affect me that much because I play PvE, I play single player. But for people on PvP Official, I played PvP Official for 3 years. And the game is super broken for PvP. It always has been. It always will be. And then when you add in these like special, you know, creatures that only certain people can access and stuff like that, the paid content, it makes it even worse, right? They need to fix the mesh holes. They need to fix the duping. They need to fix all of these other problems with Arc before they keep giving more advantages to people who pay for it. That's my personal opinion. There's enough free mods to satisfy me. Yeah. I mean, Ghosty Dog, there's so many good mods in ASE as well. And a lot of them are just not being ported over into ASA because it's way more work to do it, unfortunately. So, yeah. I don't think that they're ever going to care what the community says. I think the problem is that Snail Games has been pushing that they need to make money. However, I would rather see that money be charged in skins than to be actually charged for creatures that will change how the game is played. I don't mind it, but I think they should do it as a license or a game pass, and if you buy it early, you get it cheap. But the thing is if you play on PvP, it's broken. PvP is so broken. God, I've been playing this game for 8 years, all right? 8 years since it came out on PlayStation. I've been playing this game. I literally bought a PlayStation to play it. And I played single player for the longest time. And then when I moved to Korea in 2018, I started playing on official. And I played official from 2018 to 2021. And then I actually stopped playing official because I was sick of it. And actually ended up starting a channel here on YouTube. And so I still have friends that play PvP. And, you know, I do know what's going on in the PvP section. So I have a little bit of insight into both the official kind of situation, but also the unofficial because I play unofficial. So Danny, yo, what's up? But for those of you that have missed it, let's pop back over to this page and we'll delight you with what we've got going on here. Give me 1 second to pull this back up. Let us delight you with this momentous occasion where we're finally bringing in like official, I guess, collaborations with I guess brands, you could say, because obviously like they got permission from Hasbro for this. So I think that's important to note, but yeah, let's go ahead and watch it again. Oh. Stop it here. Let's get a good Gods, yeah. This is, I mean, every paid content from them since ASA came out has been a money grab. But yeah, PvE is horrible because of the spamming. I briefly played on my friend's PvE official server back on ASE, and there was just foundations everywhere. It was horrible. Yeah, 100% get nerfed, or they're going to add something to counter it later on. I mean, but the thing is, green for now, there's no reason for them to counter it. They'll eventually, you know, they've nerfed it a little bit since it was released, but not really enough. But anyway, so we have a trike that, I'm not gonna lie, like it kind of looks like one of those, like if you go to an amusement park and a child gets on like like one of those special strollers, like that's what it kind of looks like to me. The mammoth is there, the Rex is there. I'm not gonna lie, the PT's kind of cool. I like the PT, and the saber tooth is pretty cool as well. But that's all right, so basically these are the different skins. You've got the Sabertooth, the Trike, the Mammoth, the Rex, and the PT. And you'll have to buy the pack in order to access the skins, obviously. But man, if it combines the porter guy, we'll be hobbling for sure. But like it looks like one of those kitty push things at an amusement park. Tell me I'm wrong. Especially with how slow it goes. The mammoth is pretty cool. I don't think that you'll be able to paint these at all, so they're going to be non-paintable skins. And I know that they've been working on making it so that when you cryo stuff, because in ASE, if you had a skin on a creature and you cryoed it, that skin would actually drop to the ground as a bag. But I think they fixed that. I've not actually tested it yet. But yeah, this is where we're at. I'm so surprised that 36% of you think it's going to be a $1 to $5 mod. This is wild card, man. What are y'all talking about? But yeah, this is what we got. Now it does say that it's available now. It is officially not out yet. When we actually like scroll down and read all the information, there's not really that much there. So yeah, there's the 5 unique skins for the Rangers, 5 emotes. I do like the fact that they're adding in emotes. I don't think there's enough emotes in the game, and I haven't seen the awesome emotes that was in ASE get ported over to ASA yet, which is really unfortunate. And then the power weapons are not really new weapons. They're just skins for weapons. So we haven't quite figured out what the daggers are going to be. My guess is honestly a spear. That's my guess, is the spear for the daggers. That's the closest thing I can think of. And yeah, it's officially used with authorization of Hasbro. So that's why I think that the price of this is going to be quite expensive, because they're going to have to be able to pay back Hasbro for essentially allowing them to use this. If there's one thing they can introduce with the skins that I think will make it go up to 40 mark, is if skins morphed into a vehicle form that maybe couldn't attack but didn't give stamina drain. No, they're not doing that. So that would be like something completely raw. It is gonna cost money. Yeah, it is a premium. It's a premium mod. But we don't know how much yet, which is the sneaky bit. They haven't yet told us how much it is. I'm curious if there's any information on Twitter real fast. Let me pop you all back over here real fast. Let's see. Anything on Twitter? 39 minutes ago. Let's see. It's just them dropping the trailer. No actual information on the price yet, unfortunately. $19.99. I think that would probably be reasonable because it's Power Rangers. Like if this was something that they created, I mean, well then this is where it gets dangerous though, because if Bob's Tall Tales was $30 and that was something that they created themselves, how much is it going to be for something in collaboration with another brand? That's an important question, I think. Let me go to the main page. Nothing has been really updated on the website. Let me go check in Discord. Still no new information in Discord. They haven't released the price yet. So we don't really know. This would be so much better as a standalone mod. I think that they would... I'm torn. Would people be more likely to purchase like an individual pack, like the Yellow Ranger pack or the Blue Ranger pack or the Red Ranger pack? Or would people just rather purchase all 5? God shows and don't you dare say $50. That's insane. And the problem is they're not converting it to people's local currency. So $50 in like US dollars like is a lot of money. But then if you put that into my currency, that's going to be closer to $70, which is a lot. Like that's disgusting in my opinion. Like that's more expensive than the game. I got the game for like less than $30. I think it was when I bought it when it first came out was like 20, ended up being 24 in my local currency because it went through Steam. But I think it's going to be somewhere above 15. I think 15 is going to be a fair guess. I think 15 and up is a fair guess because they've got to be able to pay back Hasbro, right? They've got to be able to actually pay back Hasbro. I think it would be really cool if they added in like interesting features, but the problem is if they add in things where it can change into things, then that's going to affect the entire game because this is being added in as a base part of the game and not like its own separate premium mod like Survive the Night or the some of the other ones that kind of create their own maps and their own worlds. This is not its own map and its own world. This is in regular Ark, and that's the problem why they can't introduce other things. I like the saber. I think the saber is pretty cool. I think the PT is kind of weird because it's so flat, but the PT is kind of interesting. I think this is a really good image of all of them here because you can see kind of like all 5 of them. I think the saber is actually really neat. It has some very good features to it. Sleepy. They do. They have the best record ever. But my understanding is that you're going to have to purchase all 5 of these, even if you only want the saber skin or even if you only want the trike skin, unless they're holding off and not releasing it now because they're waiting to see the feedback from the community to see how angry the community might be about this and deciding whether that they are going to make it an individual by like color or as a pack. What do you guys think? Do you think that that's possible? Do you think the reason they've not released it when this trailer dropped and they said coming out later today is to gauge the community, but also to try to determine what price they think that they could actually get for it? The saber is very small. Yeah, the saber is very small, but the detail on it's very good. Derpy way the Rex walks. I mean, look at his leg. I mean, but the thing is it's a skin. It's not a new creature. These are just skins. They are not new creatures. The trike's tail is now up in the air. It literally looks like a kiddie pushcart from an amusement park. And then this looks like a fighter jet from Star Wars. It's been a long time since I've seen Power Rangers, guys, so don't judge me too harsh. All right, but I will say it looks odd. It does look odd when it walks. Wait until it's on sale. They're never going to put it on sale though, Ghosty. They don't ever put stuff on sale. This is wildcard. It'll never go on sale. They'll never put it on sale. Unless they release it for a certain price and then say, oh, we'll get it now before it goes up next week. That's the only reason that it would maybe be a lower price, I think. But I don't think they'll ever put it on sale. Like Bob's Tall Tales isn't on sale. All right. And Bob's Tall Tales, again, I wasn't sure about this when it first came out because I didn't really pay too much attention because I looked at the price and I was like, oh my God. But Bob's Tall Tales is only covering 3 maps. It's only covering Scorched, Aberration, and Extinction, right? So you're paying like 30 in US dollars, 40 in my currency to get 1 new creature and some special kind of like additions like the train and the blimp and stuff like that. $30 for that is a lot of money. That's a lot of money, especially when you couple it with all the other paid creatures that are going to come out. So if you bought Bob's Tall Tales and the Pyrodomain, there's $35 right there. This is going to probably be at least 15. So there's another, you know, $50 total. More than the price of the game for 3 special packs. At first, but it just looks like the way it walked way back. See, I haven't seen Power Rangers in so long. So, by the way, guys, I would really appreciate if you'd hit the like button and maybe consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it. They all beg on for what they should look like. Are they? I mean... Oh man, this cracked me up. So I'm guessing if you get the pack, you'll have a special item that will basically allow you to, you know, do, you know, your little transformation.
It's morphin' time.
It's $4 off right now on Xbox. Oh my God, it's $4 off. So it would be $35 for me instead of $40. I don't think $10 per map is worth it, in my opinion. I don't think it is, because all you're getting are some skins, a transportation device like the train and the blimp. That's $10 per map, right? If we divide it that way, $30, $10 per map. That means for $10, you got the train, some skins, and the Oasisaur. I personally don't find that to be worth it. I don't have Xbox. I don't have Xbox Ghoster. Is it look on sale? Wait, yeah. $4 off. Yep. So... I mean, to be fair, the skins themselves actually look pretty good, right? The skin actually looks pretty good, in my opinion. However, let's take a moment to think about those of you that build your characters with odd proportions. I would like to see this skin on them. Is the skin going to change your body shape, or is it going to actually match the shape that you designed your character as? My guess is you will get another 5 levels with Ab and Extinction. Yeah, but see, Tony, unless you're playing on official, I don't think that matters that much, personally. I don't think that matters that much, especially unless you're playing on PvP. Force Tame the Oasisaur and have 2. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that with admin commands. That's very odd. Interesting. Sleepy Party Wizard, don't talk about my character's T-Rex arms, all right? I know you guys like to talk about them, but I'm thinking about the characters that are like, that have like really long necks, really short bodies, really big chests, really like big bulky arms, or like they're really small. So like, is the skin actually going to match the body type, or is it going to revert your character into this body type? I'm actually quite curious. I think that'll be very interesting. Oh, man. I mean, I think the skins actually look pretty good. I think the skins are pretty decent. I don't know why the Trike's head is bobbing like that a little bit. It's a very, very odd. The Trike literally looks like that kitty cart at the amusement park. It brings back memories. See, I just don't think monetarily it's going to be worth it. Yo, Cosmic, what's up?
the ability to
I think it's gonna be expensive. I think this will be expensive. The mammoth is great. To be fair, the Sabertooth I think looks awesome. Like the Sabertooth looks really cool. I am a fan of the Sabertooth. I think it's fantastic. It's gonna be $10 as a premium mod in Mod Store. Mr. Al, you know for sure, or that's your guess. Because remember, you're getting, what is it? It's 5 skins for your character, 5 emotes, 5 weapon skins, 5 dinosaur skins, and they're partnered with Hasbro and Power Rangers, which means that they had to pay royalties to Hasbro. They had to pay to have the ability to use this without getting sued. You looked it up. Is it officially available? Where did you find that information? Where did you find it? Because I was in the premium mod store, or I was in the mod store earlier and I couldn't find it. Have they released information on it somewhere? Where did you find that information? Because there's still no announcements in Discord. There's still no official announcements about the price. Unless it's in Arc already. Let me go check out Steam real fast. I don't have any updates. .esports. All right, give me 1 second. Let me go look that up real fast. All right. Let's take a look here. Let's see. See, but this is incorrect information, Mr. Al. This is their assumption. They don't have... I don't think it's official. No, no. Curse says it's live. Let me take a look. Let me go open up Arc real fast. So the thing is with companies that do those journal articles, a lot of times they just basically assume a lot of information because it says, you know, it's live now. It says this other stuff. But when that article was published, the mod wasn't out yet. What Power Ranger mech is your favorite? I really like the Sabertooth. I think the Sabertooth's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look. Mods list. Dododex, go away. All right. I'm still not seeing it. It's not in the mods list in Arc yet. Yeah, Tech, that's my assumption as well. Mr. House, like, I'll just pay whatever, it doesn't matter. The Power Saber looks too big to be an Arc Saber with the skin go on the Thyla. No. They show in the trailer that it's the Sabertooth. June 17th at yeah, but that's the thing. That's when the trailer came out. That's when the trailer came out. Ian, yes, it is going to be a premium mod. It's not available in Arc yet. It's not here. It's not showing up. And if it was showing up on CurseForge, I would assume then that it would also say how much it would be, maybe. Let me actually go take a look. CurseForge, browse, Arc. Let's take a look. If there's any information. Power Rangers. Nope. It's not on CurseForge. I can't see it on CurseForge. Yeah, Tech, I don't see it either. I think that they would actually say I think they would make a Discord announcement when it comes out. Because normally that's what they would do. I think that there will be a Discord announcement when it actually pops out. But let me show you the image that I was talking about, how I know for sure that that's a saber. There we go. And I think it says even down here, it says saber-tooth tiger. I don't think it's going to be the Thyla. They very clearly show here PT, Rex, Mammoth, Trike, and the saber. When does Club Arc release? You know, James, that's a great question. I was reading about information about that literally as the announcement for this dropped, and no idea. Wildcard doesn't ever like to like really say anything. And like they say the thing is so whoever, I think it was Mr. Owl that said that it was on that website, e.sports. The problem with those journalism websites, they will literally see the basic information and see at the end of the thing it said available now. It's gonna be there, but also they're not likely to go back and actually update the information unless like there's like really big changes like the price change and stuff like that. They're going off of what all premium mods have been recently, and the majority of the like the special ones, like, and I say special because they're actually like maps and stuff like that. They're maps, change of gameplay, things like that are $10. Like survive the night, $10. So they don't actually know. They don't actually know. In Twitter they say it is a premium cosmetic pack. Yep, it is. So let me make this bigger again for you guys. It is a premium cosmetic pack, but they have not released how much it's going to be yet. So it literally says right here, it's the Power Rangers cosmetic pack. It is a premium mod. And it includes content for all 5 Rangers. So you're not going to get to choose one specific one. Showed in video $10 on Curse. Which video? And I don't see a link. YouTube automatically filters out links. So yeah, it's gonna be all 5 Ranger skins, all 5 emotes, all 5 weapon skins, all 5 dinosaur skins. I don't think you're gonna get to pick and choose which color you like. I think you're just gonna be forced to get all of them. Yeah, Tech, I know. Mr. Al, I can't even see a link. That's the thing, is I can't even see a link. YouTube blocks everything. Let me go maybe to live chat and see if it'll show up. But YouTube pretty much blocks everything when it comes to links. Yeah, because like they prevent people from dropping links because of spam and spam accounts. Rando, yeah, I'm not super impressed by it. I was thinking that it was going to be like an actual like different style of gameplay, maybe where you actually got to fight like some different creatures and things like that, or like there were like actual enemies that you got to fight. I was thinking that it was a little bit more like maybe Survive the Night or some of the other premium mods, and it seems like it's really just custom cosmetics, which they've been talking about that the last week. However, I think we were all kind of thinking that maybe they were 2 different things. At least I was. But clearly that's not the case. I don't think you're going to be able to paint them, Thomas. I don't think painting the skins is going to be possible. I think you're going to be stuck with the skins that you have, because I guess that would kind of defeat the purpose of having the different colors of Power Rangers. And to be fair, Hasbro probably wouldn't be too happy with people changing the colors of the skins, because this is in partnership with Hasbro. They got authorization from Hasbro. They're also paying royalties to Hasbro in order to use these, which is why I think it's going to be relatively expensive. That's my personal opinion on it. I think it's going to be on the expensive side. Yeah, Thomas, have a great rest of your day. But yeah, so it's gonna be available for everybody in the base game. You just have to actually pay for the premium mod. We're just waiting still nothing in Discord. Let me see if there's anything from like Dolly or anything like that, because sometimes Dolly will drop information in Discord. So let's see, from Dolly. Let's see if Dolly's been responding to the onslaught of messages. Let's see. Let me do that. Let's see if we can find anything from Dolly here. Dolly's been quiet since 2 days ago. Dolly hasn't said a word in Discord. Dolly's probably been added 20 bazillion times. CurseForge marketing site. Look up Power Rangers. All right, give me a second here. I was on CurseForge. Not this site, you mean, right? Not this one? You mean a different one? I'm assuming you don't mean this one. T-Rex with tech saddle going to go hard. Yo, Taj, that is actually going to be really funny. That is gonna be an interesting one for sure. I think that's gonna be an interesting combo. I think that's gonna be a very interesting combo. All right, let me see. CurseForge marketing sites. Just gonna search that. I just get CurseForge to pop up. Minecraft support. For studios. CurseForge for mod authors. On video on the site. Digital marketing agency. That's for Minecraft. I don't see a separate website. Is that a different website than the website that I'm on? Is that a different website than this one? Let me see. Let me scroll down maybe. Let's see. Besides Garuga's mods and Moro's creatures, none of the other mods feel premium enough. Yeah. Kind of slim, especially the legs. It's a little bit leggy. Which series would you add it to if price is right? I don't know. I don't think I would add. I don't think I would play it, to be completely honest. Let's see. Studios, community. Maybe go to community. Oh, I have to actually click on something. I'm not really seeing anything like, I don't know where you're seeing. See, it has Survived the Night here. It's got Pal World mods. Oh, maybe. Click on that. See what that is. Download the dev kit. This is just dev kit information here. So yeah, I'm not really sure where you're finding this information. I literally Googled marketing site, CurseForge marketing site, and it did not come up for me. So I'm not sure where you're finding that information. Taicho, you're not able to find it, are you? With your magic abilities? Let's see. Community Hub, Survive the Ark, Reddit, Instagram, Tweet, Discord, Twitch, Facebook, playark. I don't think there's anything on the website yet. The website's taken an awful long time to load. Twitter seems not to have anything. Yeah, the redirect there's not quite looking. Maybe you're able to find it. I can't find the website that Al's talking about, and where that information's coming from. I would be surprised if it's only $10 though. I think that would make it more palatable for people to buy it. Danny can't find anything either. Yeah, I'm not sure where you're finding it. I mean, again, Al, that website, .esports, I've seen so many of those sites give incorrect information. They just give the basic stuff. And there's, let me see. Okay, so Syntax just dropped a video and there's a link in the description that takes you to the CurseForge page. I wonder if it's like a private page. Hold up. I want. Sorry about that. If I do CurseForge Ark Power Rangers. Let's see. I got so many other websites. Ark Survival Ascended mods. Minecraft mods. Let me see. Still only comes up with that. Let me I'll go check I'll check Syntax channel and try and get that link for you guys. I'm curious. Let's see. Okay, so it's not on CurseForge. It's on Overwolf. It's on Overwolf. What the heck is this? Where is it? Okay, there we go. So it is through CurseForge, but there's this weird Overwolf thing. Give me 1 second. Let me switch the stream over here. Make it smaller. So it's not available just like by searching on CurseForge. There we go. Yo, Skyish! What is up with the pack? It's interesting. It's interesting. All right, so let's see. What do we got? So we got the weapons, the skins, the Zors. So you can actually look at the different ones. It still doesn't seem to tell us what the actual skin is, like for which weapon that is, because I don't think they're adding daggers to the game. It's $10. You just checked. Yeah, I'm in the process of scrolling. Power Rangers screen grab challenge. Okay, there's prizes for stuff. Really weird prizes for stuff. Let's see here. Get the mod now. Ah, is it in this video? Can I make this bigger? You guys see this? There is no audio. There's no audio in this video. Am I crazy? You guys can't hear anything, right? I can't hear anything either. There's zero audio in this building. Or in this video. Interesting. So we're getting a customs cosmetics tab here. Where you... yeah. Those things. Okay, yeah. And then you just drag and drop it. And then you turn into your Power Ranger self. Okay. Interesting. Great. I love these videos. They're fantastic. How is it $10? I'm surprised as well, Tech. But to be fair, it is just skins. It is just skins. And yeah, so it's apparently supposed to be $10. It hasn't shown up in my one yet. But let me pop in. Has anybody else been able to find it actually in ARC? Because like they're showing it there. However, they probably have private access to some of the mods and stuff. We did a JP collab. JP, who's JP? Let me see. Very surprised. I am. Yo, Junior, what's up? How are you? No, Jose, it would never be free. What are we talking about? It would never be free. This is Arc and Wildcard. Let me see. That. All right. Let me get a Wild Arc back open. For PS5, it's not there. Yeah. I don't know who JP is either. I'm sorry. Is it a one-off payment? No, it's a one-off payment. So it's just like all their other premium mods, Dahlia's. So basically, you just pay $10, and that's what you get. However, I will say, guys, we do have to be careful with some stuff that gets released. Like, Nitrado released a bunch of stuff for ASA when, like, the servers first came out. It was all incorrect and, like, very poor quality. So we won't actually know how much it is. It would be really funny if they released it and it actually ended up not being $10. So let's, let me get you guys over here. There we go. Game capture. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's still not here. It's still not here. If I type in power. Nope. Power Rangers is still not out. So I was a PvP player, Denmark, but now I'm a PvE player. I played PvP unofficial for 3 years, but now I got sick of the cheating, the duping, the meshing. I got sick of it all. A Jurassic Park collab would be interesting, Tech, but there's mods that actually do stuff like that. Like there's a bunch of really cool creature mods that you can have access to. Oh, wrong one. Like if you go in and you like search by creatures or cosmetics and stuff like that, there's a couple that add in some really interesting creatures. I forget the names of them, but there's specifically one that's kind of like prehistoric beast or something. And that one has kind of more like similar ideas to that. But I think in ASC there was definitely one quite like that. Yeah, there will be an ARC update. Is ASA worth buying if I play PvP? I mean, Frosty, it's up to you. If you're gonna play PvP, then it is what you make of it. I know it's gone up in price since it was released back in November. It's been almost a year since it came out. But I don't know. I think the problem that I have with ARC right now is there's so many microtransactions that it's a little bit difficult. The RTV mod. What is the RTV mod? Ooh, what is this? Interesting. modded maps work. Boss Shrine. Ooh. Is this kind of something like the Omega and docks and stuff like that? Or is it something different? Because there's not very much information here, but I'll have to remember that this is something. Ian Malcolm. The thing with paid mods is if a server admin adds it to a server, every user who wants to play on the cluster has to pay for it. Otherwise, they can't play on the server. That is true as well. However, is that also work with a cosmetics mod like this, Jonathan? Or is it only like for creatures or the map mods and stuff? Or does it also work with, is it also for cosmetics? I have not played Primal Fear yet, but it is on my list. I do have a couple videos from Survive the Night. I did a level or rank 1 to rank 100 Survive the Night playthrough, and that was really interesting. I actually really like Survive the Night. However, they haven't updated it. They haven't continued working on it, and there are definitely some issues like Karcha is spawning in the mesh underneath your base, not spawning outside of your base. But, you know, it's unfortunate that it's just not been worked on. That's the problem with the premium mods, I think. Once they're released, I haven't really seen them working on them, really. Some of the map mods, yes. Like Svartalheim, I think Necatus is still working on that. But some of the other premium mods, they haven't really like continued working with like once they've released it. Like Survive the Night hasn't been updated. I like it, but it hasn't been updated. So... yeah, 2Ks. So I played PvP official on PlayStation 4 for ASE, and I was one of the only people in my tribe that did not mesh, did not dupe, did not use, you know, any of those resources. I did everything on my own, and that's one of the reasons I didn't like it. So, yeah, I would say cosmetics would be client side, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's good then. At least with this mod, you'll be able to play it on, you know, your private servers and stuff like that. Is I would assume they'd still have to enable it, maybe. Otherwise, it wouldn't just be there. So I would assume that they still have to enable it because it is technically a mod. But if someone else doesn't have it, it should be fine. So PvP is rough unless you're in a group and go. I was in a mega. Yep. Actually, ironically, I was in the old Power Rangers mega. They like changed their name and then they changed it back in when they separated, and this was right at the end of ASC. Because I stopped playing in 2021. I stopped official in 2021. Can you still use Steam Workshop for mods? No, not on ASA. It has to go through CurseForge, which is a bit of an issue. I actually recently tried to go in and download the dev kit. Now, I live in Korea, and when I went in to download the dev kit, it said not available in your region. So I'm a little bit annoyed because I would, if anybody, and I'm going to just throw this out to all 63 of you, if you guys know anybody who knows how to make mods and like make mods well, hit me up in Discord because I have an idea that I think would be super cool for a mod. One that I think would be super fun. But unfortunately, I can't download the dev kit. So GG Arc, GG CurseForge. Arc is still Arc. Yup. Mm-hmm. Oh, 100%. Meshing is still a thing. I mean, Center has ginormous mesh holes. None of the problems that we thought would be fixed with Center got fixed. None of them. All of the problems remain. All they did was change some things and move some things around, make a few caves bigger, but they didn't fix the problems with Center. And I'm really, really surprised because they made this, the creator of the Center kept saying, you know, like, I'm really happy that we're going back and working on it, that we're putting this effort into it, but it's still broken. Frosty, I don't use spoofers. I'm quite sure this Power Rangers. Nice, Owl. Does it usually take this long for a release? Tech, this is Wildcard. Nothing ever gets released on time with Wildcard. So yeah, unfortunately, it's not here yet. Let me look at Steam, make sure I'm not missing a Steam update as well. Yeah, no Steam update at the moment. They didn't fix underlying issues with the entire save release. Yeah. I mean, I'm on Scorched Earth in single player, guys, and if I stand on the tip of my Wyvern's wing, it will put me into a mesh wall. And I can't get out without using admin commands. Justin, yo, what's up? Super good at modding, but as you saw with the RTV mod, I have some experience. Oh, that is your mod. Yo, let me know about that. Hit me up in Discord, and I'll drop a Discord link here. It should work. I'll drop a Discord link. Hit me up in Discord, because I'd like to know a little bit about that, because I have some plans for some future series after I finish Scorched Earth and our Center series. I'm having a ton of fun with the Center series right now, but I also need to finish Scorched Earth. But the problem is the Scorched Earth mod that I'm using at the moment, which is called Primal Survival, the mod creator stopped working on it because of the whole CurseForge dumb stuff where they got rid of the competition and stuff. So basically he's like, I'm not working on it anymore. So literally because of CurseForge rug pulling the studio track contest. So yeah, that Center is a huge map they could have released later, but I think they want to have those mesh holes. I don't think they want to have them. I think that they're either incapable of fixing them or just too gosh darn lazy because they think that everybody plays in PvE and that's not a problem. I mean, I lived on a Center server in ASC when I played PvP official, and we literally had to have turrets pointing into the mesh because of the big mesh holes in the Snow North Cave. Like, I'm familiar with this stuff. I played it. I lived it. I built our Snow North base, all right? And we shared it with another big tribe in our mega. And literally, we had to point the turrets into the mesh, but then Wildcard would go through and destroy our turrets because they were pointing into the mesh. So how are you supposed to defend your base against meshers? Tell me, Wildcard. Tell me. That was one of the most annoying things about living on the Center. There's so many problems with it. So many problems that I really would have liked to have seen them fix, and they just didn't. So, but yeah, there's the Discord link, guys. Feel free to go join Discord and hang out with us. I do a lot of ARC series, but I also do guide videos and stuff like that when creatures come out. I'm not a big pay-to-play player, so a lot of my content focuses on the free aspects of the game and what the majority of people have access to. So I didn't buy the Pyromane. I didn't buy Bob's Tall Tales. It's not that I can't afford it. It's just I don't like... It feels sleazy. You know, but Skyish, I like ASA. I like that it's on the Unreal Engine. I like that it's gotten a facelift, but this is their opportunity to fix these things, and they've not really fixed them. And that's kind of the problem, right? They had an opportunity to fix these things, and they've chosen not to. No, Sleepy Party Wizard. I am not buying the Power Rangers mod. Even if it's only $10. Chat froze, did it? Oh. Even if it's only $10, I am not buying it. Yeah. So like these are all the recent premium mods. I don't really see anything above $10. Maybe they've capped premium mods to $10. That's kind of actually interesting. Hold on. I'm really curious. Is there any premium mod over $10? I like how these are the only ones that come up. Release date. I know there's way more than that, but those are the ones that actually have premium in the name. Are there any premium mods over $10? Because I'm seeing 2, 10, 5, 5, 10. Maybe they've actually capped it and we can expect all premium mods to be $10. I mean, Jonathan, it's cheaper than I was expecting, to be completely honest. I expected it to be a lot more expensive because of the Hasbro collaboration. But, yeah, I'm kind of surprised it's only 10. But like that's actually really good that it's only 10 because it is kind of capping it. If premium mods are capped at $10, I think that's great. So, yo, Sleepy, thanks so much for the super chat. That's so nice of you. What the test? Yeah. I saw that. And they said to not buy it, so I hope they don't come out with something that's... No, so my understanding, RTV, is that they were using it to kind of test how it worked in CurseForge, but the only way that they could do that was to mark it up so high that nobody would actually buy it. That was their reasoning when people started freaking out over it. So it's not that they're going to come out with a $100 mod, because that would be insane. Like, that's a completely different game at that point if it's $100. Like, a disgusting price for a game. But... I do think that they're going to add more of these cosmetic skins and stuff in the future because I think people are annoyed that they're charging us for creatures. We shouldn't be paying for creatures that are in the base game. If it spawns in the wild, I think people should be allowed to tame it. I don't think that those should be paid creatures. I think that's garbage. I think that's BS. If it spawns in the game naturally, you should not have to pay to use it or to tame it or to interact with it. I do think that that needs to change, that they should focus more on cosmetics and maybe structures, and but again also limiting how it affects official players, because the Pyromane is broken. With every update, my art keeps looking worse and worse. You know, Tech, I'm actually really interested. I asked this in one of my last live streams. I've noticed this in Scorched Earth. I have a 4080 graphics card. The game runs beautifully. I can stream in 1440, but ever since like a week before the center came out, I started seeing tiles in my game, and I don't know if that's a graphics issue or an issue with my PC, but I had other people tell me that they've seen it as well. Does anybody know what is causing like there to be square tiles in the ground? Like, it's very weird. I don't know what's causing it. When is Ragnarok coming out? We can look up the timeline real fast, because I was actually wondering what the next map is going to be as well. Let me see. Survive. Oh, there we go. Ark Survival Evolved. Ironically, so here's a funny thing, guys. Their website title, playark.com, like the actual browser tab, still says Ark Survival Evolved. All right, Ark Survival Ascended. Let's see if we can find the... let's see. Can we actually find the timeline? Ark Survival Ascended map timeline. It has started lagging. Yeah, texture popping sound like a RAM issue. Oh god, don't tell me that. I literally just got a brand new PC. Let's see. We're gonna go with this one here. Let me see. Open image in new tab. All right, here we go. All right, so this is relatively close. All right, so we got center beginning of June. July, jeez, July is supposed to be freaking aberration. And then Ragnarok in fall, Extinction in fall. This is an interesting one. We don't know anything about yet. Lossless scaling with my 3060 to have frame gen and DLLs at the same time. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit inaccurate, right? So we got center in June. I don't think we're getting aberration in July. I don't think we're getting aberration in July. That would be way too close together. Ragnarok, I would say maybe August for aberration if it doesn't get pushed back. And I would say push everything back a little bit. I really like Crystal Isles, so I'm really looking forward to Crystal Isles. Genesis, I'm a fan of as well. Let me see if I can find a different one. Maybe a more up-to-date one as well. Maybe actually within Discord, in their Discord. Let me see. Announcements. Let's see. Timeline? Let me see. Let me in-channel announcements. And then we're gonna put timeline. Center released on June 4th. Ideal. I get about 30 without frame. Jeez. No, Arc 2 is still coming, but they need to be able to pay Vin Diesel, right? Yes, guys, thank you so much for stopping in. The teleporting in Gen 1. You don't want them to have that. Interesting. I think that's it's a great way to get around, though. Yeah, Gen 2 with the tech suit, man. I can't really see anything about, let's see. What would it be called? Map? Let me just look for map in the announcements. Let's see. Center map, remastered map, da-da-da-da-da-da. Does anybody have, which community crunch would have had the most recent update for timeline? I'm looking and I'm not seeing it. I'm already back in May. Chastosaurus and more. A new PSU, because that's the only thing left I need to upgrade for my PC. Yeah, I love my new one. Aw, yo, Sinnoh's, man. You're gonna have to be waiting for the Lost Island, though, Acario. I actually have a really... I was the first person to really figure this out, and I'm gonna toot my own horn for a second. Because every single content creator I saw going out and taming Sinnohs on the Lost Island... I have a video on my other channel, my original channel that I used to post art content, which is Mystic Korea. And, everyone was just using, like, what was it? Just, like, regular, like... outfits and stuff like that, but Sinnoh's like chitin, right? So if you actually put on chitin armor, they come to you. And I was like the first content creator to figure that out, and I was really proud of that. So Saraba, give me 1 second. I will actually post the link for you guys in chat for those of you that would like to see this site. Give me 1 second. I believe it's this one here. Let me refresh the page. Oh, I see what this is. Okay, this makes a lot of sense, guys. So this link on Syntax page is because I think he's actually partnered with CurseForge, because there's actually an influencer campaign in the link. Okay, that makes sense why nobody else could find it. So if you actually look at the link, now I understand why no one else could really find this information, is because that link comes from a influencer campaign link. I wonder if I just delete this, if it'll show up. There we go. It'll just show up if I don't do that. So I'm sorry, Syntax, but yeah. I'm just gonna remove that real fast. There you go. You guys can use this. This is just the regular link without influencer marketing there. There you go. There's a link. That should pop up your information. So yeah, apparently there are some creators that I guess probably get a little bit of support from CurseForge by having people click on their link. No wonder I was very confused by the link information. Okay, so I was trying to find the timeline. Ark survival is on a map timeline. Let me see. From maybe playark. Let's see if that works. Survive the Ark news on the center. That's just a general discussion. Ark Center map releases. Yeah, I'm not really able to find any like most recent. Oh, they call it the roadmap. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so we're looking for the roadmap. Roadmap announcement. Okay, as of let's see, is a roadmap update? I don't think that this is updated. I mean, I'm gonna be really honest. This is back last year. I don't think that's gonna be updated. It's a little bit too old, I think. Yo, gods, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for stopping in. I've enjoyed this. This was fun. It is currently 3:30 in the morning here in Korea. But guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. I don't really have any more information. They've not yet released the mod. The mod is not available. Let me just check the announcements one more time, but I didn't get a thing, so I'm gonna assume that it's not available yet. It says that it's available. It says it's going to be $10, but again, that's because CurseForge actually has access to the mod and what it would look like on the mod page. It's just hidden. It's not actually released. Similar to like how you like if someone were to do like a release or something like that, they just have it hidden in CurseForge and they've not released it yet. But given that all other premium mods do seem to be $10, that it does say $10 in the thing, I'm gonna assume it's gonna be $10, which is way less than I was expecting, to be completely honest. I expected it to be more because of the combo with Hasbro. I think they're also trying to limit these mods to $10 because I don't think people want to pay more for a premium mod. I think Bob's Tall Tales is a special mod from Ark, so it makes sense that they're charging more for like Bob's Tall Tales. And I assume though, at the end of the day, there's going to be other ones for the other maps coming out. So there's going to be probably more $5 creatures. There's probably going to be more skin packs like this one. We have an unknown map that's supposed to be coming out. I don't know. It might be Svartalheim. I would not be surprised if it's Svartalheim from Nekatis. But it also wouldn't make sense because he has a paid premium mod, so it would be really weird if they also made it a free mod. I don't know. So anyways, I don't know what else to tell you. I think that's all I've got for you today. It is 3:30 in the morning. We've been streaming for just over an hour. Unfortunately, still no information about actually when it's going to pop up. I think it's safe to say it'll be in the next probably like 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, an unknown DLC is interesting, Yummy, but again, I worry about all of the paid features for it. I think that's kind of the part that kind of worries me the most, is how much they're charging for everything these days. And I think that they forget that, like, you know, when you're charging people $10 for skins, like, it's one thing if it is $1 a skin. I feel like that's way easier for people to digest than to pay $10 every time they drop a skin pack. Didn't they say it was going to be a map adding to the story maps? I have no idea, RTV. I actually haven't really paid too much attention to any information about that yet. So I think that'll be very interesting to see. Hopefully we'll get some information on that. It's according to the original timeline, that is November 2024, around Thanksgiving. That ain't happening because they've also got Ragnarok and Aberration and Extinction before that. I'm gonna assume that the majority of maps are at least a month behind, right? Because Scorched Earth came out in March, or was it April? Did Scorched come out in April, right? Scorched was April? Oh, let me see. Was Scorched in April? Scroll up. Scorched. I feel like Scorched came out around April, right? Am I crazy? I feel like I could be crazy. I could be losing my mind. Let's see. Scorched Earth. April 2nd. April 2nd is when Scorched Earth came out. So yeah. April 2nd. I think it got pushed back a day, or I don't know. The announcements in Discord say April 2nd. April 15th, was it? Did they change it all the way to April 15th? Oh my goodness. So Scorched came out in April, and if we look at this timeline here, all right, so Scorched came out a month later. The Center came out in June. I would say that Aberration is going to come out in August. Ragnarok will probably be October. Extinction will probably be November. This new map, December. Is it really, though? Let's be realistic, guys. Do we think we're getting a month, like these maps 1 month after another? I don't think so. All right, Wildcard's really bad at making their deadlines. Smack that like, everyone. Yo, Cranium, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Noshnik, I'm so sorry. I do not speak that language. But hello, how are you? So yeah, like this, you guys can kind of see, I don't think we're getting, this next month. We're already over halfway through June, and they haven't even whispered about Aberration. Aberration hasn't even been whispered, okay? It ain't coming out yet. Tech, exactly. It's a wild card. That thing's not coming out. I would say August or end of July at the earliest. Hey, HI, how are you? I would say most likely Aberration will be late July at the earliest. Ragnarok, again, late September, October. Are we expecting them, though? Are we really expecting them to come out on time? No. I would say, so remember the Center, though. The Center wasn't actually done by Wildcard. That's the other thing we have to remember, though, guys. So I think Wildcard is redoing the main maps, like Aberration, Extinction, Scorched Earth. The main series maps, Genesis. But, they had a second company working on the Center, and the reason why the Center was pushed back behind Scorched Earth was literally because they went to do a quality check like a week before the map was supposed to come out, and they were not impressed. I mean, I'm not impressed either, but Yeah, green, exactly. So the thing is, green, I literally just figured out that link that he has in the description of that video is quite literally a content creator influencer link. So I kind of figured that out. So I'm not surprised he has access to it early. Because here's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get these big content creators to promote these things because then you guys will buy it. So, but I think a lot of people will buy it regardless, but more people are likely going to buy it because they have these big content creators pushing it. HI, who did that then? Let me see who it is. I can probably find the information if I scroll through the announcements when Center got delayed. Let me see. Center delay. When was it? Let's see. Discord's not loading. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know exactly. I think it would have probably been in March. Let's see. Major update March. CurseForge. Let's see. Let me see. Center delay. Yeah, so I can't find the community crunch, but I literally typed in center delay. There was a community crunch where basically the dev said that an external company was the one working on the center, and then they got pulled to help finish Scorched Earth, which is why the center got delayed. But also, I think it was about a week before Center was supposed to come out. They basically said that it wasn't at the quality that they wanted it to be. They wanted to fix it and make it better. I'm literally quoting other people. But that was basically what happened. Was Center was supposed to come out before Scorched, but they went to do a quality check a week before it was supposed to come out, weren't impressed, and as a result, they switched it. So that was kind of the issue with that, unfortunately. And so that's why the center ended up coming out after Scorched Earth, because I think Wildcard was mostly working on Scorched Earth, and then this other company was redoing the center with the original dev of the center, the original Mac maker. Probably Ian. I would assume so. I would assume that there's going to be at least one free creature and one paid creature with every new map. That's going to be my guess, Ian. And expect to pay about $5 for the new creatures. Unless it's included, like with Bob's Tall Tales. Bob's Tall Tales covers Extinction, Scorched, and Aberration. So these three here, these three maps are under Bob's Tall Tales. So you have Scorched, Ab, and Extinction. But for the other maps, obviously they're going to add other stuff. So the center got the Shastasaurus for free, Pyromane as paid. Most likely all of them will be like that. Not a mythical creator for €5? What? A mythical creature? Yeah. I mean, I'm going to be really honest. Does anybody else think this? The Pyromane does not look like a wildcard design. I've been playing Ark a long time, seen a lot of creature designs from the early days to now. Does anybody else agree that the Pyromane doesn't quite look like a wildcard design? Because when I first saw it, I was like, that doesn't look quite right. It looked like a modded creature, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading a little bit too into it, but to me, it didn't really look like an actual Ark, like wildcard creation. It looked like a modded creature. That was my personal take on it. It looked like somebody was like, "Oh, we like the Shadowmane. Let's make a different version of it, and we're gonna call it the Pyromane." That's my personal opinion, because also they did not whisper about it until the news leaked from the Noise GG, where they were trying to get content creators to partake in promoting that creature as well. So CurseForge is using content creators to push this skin set, and then Noise GG was hired to push the Pyromane. So it doesn't really suit the general gist of Ark. We're not used to the fire effect? No, we have Magmasaurs, Yummy. You have fire wyverns, you have Magmasaurs, you have ember wyverns, you have phoenixes. I don't think it's the fire effect. I think if you actually look at the design of the creature, it doesn't look that unique, in my opinion. Yeah. I mean, it does not look that unique to me. It doesn't look like a typical, like the Oasisaur Look at the detail that went into the Oasisaur. It doesn't look like a typical Ark creature to me. And given that there was a third party working on the map, I don't know. I feel like Wildcard didn't really give the center the love that we all wanted it to. And as a result, we have basically ASC Center 2.0. Like, they didn't fix the mesh spots. They didn't fix the problems. There's still a lot of problems with the center map. And it doesn't really look like they've really spent the time and energy to fix those problems. They could look at any content creator's content and say, oh, mesh hole in the center, and go look for it and fix it. They didn't do that. So to me, the center just feels lazy. The center feels lazy. The creatures feel lazy. The Shastasaurus, I mean, it was a creature vote, but it's just a giant ichthy. They had problems with the saddle for the Shastasaurus, so rather than try to find a workaround for it and change the programming, they just decided to change the location of the saddle. Wildcard probably really don't like me right now. I actually have no idea, Ian. I haven't watched the animated series. No. 100% Acario, because they also really changed the way that the volcano looks. Like, in the original center, it would have made a little bit more sense, because the original center was really a desolate wasteland. It was black sand and ash and dead trees, and now the volcano area on ASA Center has green everywhere. So it doesn't quite make sense to me. Is a weak sauce. The Shadow Man could beat it. I love the Shadow Man is one of my favorite creatures, Joe. Absolutely love the Shadow Man. Love it. But yeah, it doesn't really fit with the center, especially because of the way that they changed the volcano island, right? Because they basically made it a green island with some lava, which doesn't make any sense, because if you look at any place that has flowing lava, there's not a bunch of green trees. It didn't really fit. It feels lazy. It feels lazy to me. I don't know. I'm disappointed in the center personally. I love the map. I always really, really liked the center. And so when they were remaking it for ASA, I was very, very hopeful. But I kind of just feel myself a little bit underwhelmed. They gotta drop the paid dinos. Luke, I don't think they will. I feel like they've already committed to it, right? Because we've got... I think they're going to commit to it, because we have the Bob's Tall Tales, which is basically the same thing, but it's structures plus skins plus a creature for 3 maps. And the 3 maps are here. So they're going to do something for the other maps. Now we have the center. It's got the Shastasaurus and the Pyromane. We don't know what Ragnarok is going to have. They haven't even mentioned Aberration yet. Is overpowered for the center. Oh yeah, Salvos, I think the Pyromane is broken. I think it would have been a fairer creature if they had made it available to everyone, because I'm thinking about official servers, guys. Single player, it doesn't matter. Unofficial PvE doesn't matter. When you're playing PvP and you have a creature like the Pyromane that is A, limited, it's pay to win, and B, incredibly overpowered already, and is not a difficult tame, you have a broken system, and PvP has always been broken. And this is just one more situation where PvP is messed up. Doesn't fit. I was more when people say they are OP. I was taming a 135 and it died to a 50 Rex. Like, what? I mean, yeah, that makes sense. But you also don't know what it had been fighting beforehand, because unless it's recovered its health, obviously that's an issue. So Volcano Island, and also turning radius is a big issue with some creatures as well. Yeah, Volcano Island, I wasn't expecting that. I was a little bit disappointed. Gotta stop making it pay to win. Yeah. The thing is I think it should be, you give us the option for like the skins and stuff like that. Like, that's super cool, rather than giving us paid dinosaurs. Like, I don't think that the paid dinosaurs is the way forward. And I'm worried, because we have the island, we have Scorched Earth, and we have the center. That's 3 maps. We still have Aberration, Extinction, Valguero, Crystal Isles, Lost Island, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Ragnarok, Surprise Map, Gen 1, Gen 2, and Fjordur. That's 10 more maps to go. We are not even, we're about a quarter of the way through the maps. We're 25% of the way through the maps about. And we already have, what, 2 paid creatures? 3, technically 4 paid creatures. So we have what Scorch Earth got the Oasisaur. We don't know what the creature is going to be on Ab. We don't know what the creature is going to be on Extinction. And we have the Pyromane. 4 paid creatures, 25% of the way through. Went over a lot of the community, they started selling more skins and just made the Pyromane free. 100%. But then they would have to refund everybody, Luke. They're not going to do that. They're not going to refund everybody who bought the Pyromane because of all the Twitch content creators that were basically getting paid to promote it. Sat in a ghost mode on my server and watched a level 75 Pyromane wreck a 150 Rex. Yeah. I always assumed the Bobstall Tails dinos would follow the trend of the Oasisaur and be unable to attack and thus not pay to win. See, I think that's a little bit more fair if it's a pay to win creature. And I also don't think the Oasisaur is super overpowered because at the end of the day, if you're an advanced player, right, you're just going to be breeding new creatures. You're going to have 20 gigas fully imprinted to you. Or if you're one of the dupers, you're going to have 20 duped gigas imprinted to you. All right. I played official PvP, guys. I know how it works. All right. I knew people with like 10 fridges of maxed level duped gigas. All they did was raise 1 giga and then they duped it. All right. I know how it works. Wildcard needs to understand this and actually learn from the community. Release their own currency like most games do and just give anyone who got the Pyromane the equivalent of that new currency. Ooh, that's an interesting one, Luke. Okay, I see what you're going for. That's an interesting one. I don't know how I would feel with that because I don't know. That's an interesting one. That's really interesting. I will also say, guys, so for those, I think the majority of people, like, maybe potentially watching right now, maybe American. I know a lot of you live in other countries. You probably have experienced this the same as me. So the Pyromane was a $5 creature. In my currency, it was $7. In the Korean won, it was $7. So they haven't scaled the cost of these things to local currencies. And I think that that's a big problem because depending on where you're from, the US dollar is a relatively strong currency. And most countries, unless maybe you are British or European using the euro, are not going to have strong currencies against the dollar. So the majority of people are actually going to be paying a lot more in their local currency than what the cost is like for an American. So I think that's kind of an important feature to note as well that I think a lot of content creators maybe haven't talked about because most live in either the US or in Europe or in the UK. And as somebody who lives in Korea, in my currency, Korean won, it's 7,000 won. Yes, does that equal $5? Yes, but in my currency, I can go get a coffee for $5 or I can go get a coffee for 5,000 won. All right. But to pay 7,000 won is literally like paying $7 for it because that's just the way that currency kind of works in a local market. So I don't like that. So for me, Bob's Tall Tales is 40. So for most people it's 30. It's 30 US dollars if you're American. For me it's $40. $40 for 3 maps, not worth it. 2, so actually seems a good deal. I mean, I think it just depends. I think it just depends on if you have the money to afford it, if you find value in what they're offering for $10. From what I could tell, premium mods seem to be limited to $10. So I think that there's a very good chance that any future premium cosmetics will be limited and capped at $10. Oh, well, thank you, AJ. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, Jessica, what's up? How are you? Yeah, we're just having a discussion about all my problems with Wildcard. I get a lot of opinions. I've been playing this game a long time, guys. Right? So, I will also just go ahead and drop a link here. I don't know if there's a command for it, but there should be. Mystic Korea is it's my main channel. I don't know if it's gonna pop up. It might not pop up, but Mystic Korea is my main channel, and I have a bunch of old ARC videos over there. So if you guys are interested in checking some of those out, those are definitely there. I'll grab the actual link. Oh, yep, there it is. All right, cool. That's my main channel. I do a lot of Pokemon content and stuff over there and other games and things like that. And I decided to create this channel over here just for my ARC content because I love ARC. I do love ARC. I think ARC is an amazing game with so much potential. However, I do think that you know, some of the issues with it are going to potentially drive away some people from the game. So, well, guys, it is officially what time? 4 a.m. almost 4 a.m. here in Korea. So if you guys haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you did. Love to see you again. I'm going to try and do more live releases and first looks for the maps, for creatures and stuff like that in the future. I highly doubt that I'm really going to support the paid creatures. So that's why I don't really have any taming videos and stuff on the paid content. However, I will fully support those of you that are similar to me and you are not paid to play players. But I have no issues with those of you that are, because it's the value is in the beholder, right? Some of you may love this new cosmetics pack, some of you may hate it. Some of you may love the Oasis sword, and some of you may hate it. Some of you may love the Pyro Maiden, some of you may hate it, and that's totally fine. But you know, it is what it is. Gotta catch them all. Yep, gotta catch them all. But yeah, anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I'm gonna see if I can find a content creator for us to raid over to, because I do like to do that. I do like to raid small ARC content creators and share the community with them. So let me do ARC Survival Ascended. Preferably someone who doesn't require people to subscribe in order to chat, because I don't like that. But let's see what we got. Who's this person? They're running around on a pyro main. We've got someone, I don't know what language that is. I'm trying to find somebody who speaks English. Oh, there's me. It's always really funny when I come across my stream. I'm like, oh, hello. Let's see. Who's this? Who's this person? Oh, they speak German. All right, not quite what we're looking for. Nobody else is really talking about this right now. I'm kind of a little bit surprised. I'm not seeing anybody really talking about the Power Rangers and stuff. But there is a person up here who is exploring the center. It looks like they're riding around on a Pyro Main. So we're gonna go give them some, I guess, some support. Ethelder. Let me see if they're actually talking though. Yeah, we're gonna go support this content creator. They've only got a couple people hanging out in their stream. I would just totally appreciate if you guys would go and drop a like on their stream. It doesn't kill you to do it. It's a very nice and kind thing to do for content creators. So we're gonna do a hashtag Mystic raid, and we're gonna go pop over into their channel. They've got a nice little build going on. Ooh, I like their builds. Sorry guys, I was listening. So yeah, we're gonna go take a look at what he's got going on. Go give him some love. Looks like he's got a lot of cool stuff going on in his base. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you found it useful. Hope you found it interesting and informative. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join the Discord. Make sure you hit the like button. And if you're watching this later on, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the Power Rangers. Go Power Rangers. All right, I'm gonna head on out. I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.